Okay, this is how you change the water in my fish tank. So step one, make sure the filter is turned off. So it used to be plugged in like this. Just make sure to take it out. Take it out. Make sure it's not running. Make sure the water stopped. It stopped. Then you go under here, underneath the sink, and grab this bucket and this white thing. And then this cup is right next to the fish tank always. So these three things. And then in this drawer, the fish tank drawer, the fish drawer, I have this tube and the water conditioner that you're gonna use. And that's it. Okay, first thing is you take off the top of this so it's easier to work with. Make sure it doesn't drip anywhere and use this thing to put it into the sink. Okay, then you take your tube, and I like to take it and sandwich it right in between the scrubber so it stays still. Put the tube like this much below the water. So this thing, you know, just the size of the scrubber used to scrub it. Just put it at the very bottom of that. Okay. Then once it's in there, you suck this part and then put it in the bucket. And it should pour out water. Just leave it like that until all the water is into this bucket. The tube is like right there. And this is what it looks like. So the water is draining out into there. Okay, when it's done, it should look like that. And the bucket should be full of water. Okay, then take out the tube and put it somewhere nice and clean. Put it back in the drawer. Look at how much water you take out. So this much. Right over here, right? This tall, this much water. And then dump the water outside. Okay, then you fill this bucket with how much water you took out. So I'm gonna fill the line to like right here, around this area. Try to put warm water in there for the fish. Okay, when you have your water, put it right next to the fish tank so it's easier to scoop water and put it in here. Then you should take the water conditioner and put a tiny bit. Like, you see that much? Tiny bit. Then you pour it into the bucket. I like to mix up the water. Make sure it's not chlorinated. Okay, after that, you take the cup and you scoop the water and you put it in like this and you let it go softly. If you pour it too hard, it'll break up the floor and the plants will become loose. So one more time, you take it, you put it into the fish tank, and then you pour it out on the side, like that. Just like that. You want to fill it up to like right underneath the black line. Then you're finished. So right underneath it. When you're done, you can plug back the water filter and clean up. Then the last thing to do is put back on the lid and close it up. If the water is ever running low on this, but you don't want to do a water change, you can top it off with more water. So first, just fill it up with warm water or before. Then you want to take the tap water conditioner and put a little bit of that, like a tiny bit, into the water you're going to use. You don't need a lot, just a tiny bit. But you always need to use this conditioner to treat the water before you put it in there. Then I like to mix it up. And then you just pour directly into the fish tank. Just make sure, again, you don't pour too hard because it'll mess up the plants. When you're done, just close up the lid. Put this back into the fish drawer. And then you're done. If it gets really dirty, just check this thing every once in a while. And you can take this out and then wash it, clean it out, and then put it back in and put this back on top. But you don't need to do that. It's only if it gets really dirty. If there's like stuff floating around, you know, that's okay, because the water filter will clean it all out and it'll be nice and clear. And that's it. That's all you have to do.